Good evening, you're watching India Today, 7 at 7. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. Let me quickly take you through our top stories. Ayodhya Ram Temple's head priest seeks immediate ban on Prabhas starrer Adi Purush over wrongful portrayal of Ram, Hanuman and Ravan. Filmmaker Om Rao breaks silence as movie isn't meant for cell phone viewing.
फिल्म में हमने कुछ गलत किया नहीं है. हमने इतिहास को पूर्णता से उसकी पवित्रता रखते हुए ही काम किया है.
Big war over mighty Chola king Raja Cholan from after release of Ponniyin Selvan. Actor and Neta Kamal Hassan says the emperor was not Hindu, as there were no Hinduism in the 9th century. Gandhis unite for Bharat Jodo Yatra. Sonia Gandhi walks with son Rahul in Karnataka's Mandya. Priyanka now to join in tomorrow as well. Politics over population control escalates after Owaisi versus Mohan Bhagwat population war. BJP Sangeet Som jumps in. Backs taking up arms in population war. BJP hits out at Congress's Udit Raj over his Chamchagiri remark on President Murmu. BJP wakes up Adhir Ranjan's Rashtrapatini remark, even though Udit did clarify. World comes out in support of Iranian women battling hijab horror, from EU lawmakers to leading global activists, all showing solidarity by chopping their hair off and setting fire to the hijab. A Sikh family along with their 8-month-old baby kidnapped and murdered in USA's California. Top story, viewers. RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat's Dasera speech on population control has now sparked a mega political slugfest. While some BJP leaders have backed the RSS chief's call for a population control policy, BJP leader Sangeet Som has now also jumped in, saying that he'll take up arms for population control. Many suggest Sangeet Som, who even lost his own election in Uttar Pradesh when BJP swept it this time around, is just wanting attention.
On course to overtake China as the world's most populous country next year, India counted 1.21 billion people in 2011. A decade later, it's estimated to be 1.38 billion. And a UN report has projected 1.4 billion residents for 2023. Population control measures take the center stage as the RSS chief proposed policy to control growth.
हम भुगते हैं. जनसंख्या का असंतुलन हुआ तो 50 साल पहले उसके गंभीर परिणामों को हमने भुगता.
The Sangh leader also spoke about what he called religious-based imbalance in India's population, with forced conversions and infiltration playing a role.
जनसंख्या में पंथ संप्रदाय के प्रमाण में अंतर आने से नए देश बन गए, देश टूट गए. ये असंतुलन जन्मदर एक भाग है उसका, लेकिन जोर जबरदस्ती या छल कपट से, लालच से मतांतरण, ये सबसे बड़ा फैक्टर है. उस संतुलन का भी ध्यान रखना देश हित की दृष्टि से अनिवार्य बात है.
Up north in Meerut, a BJP leader and former MLA Sangeet Som took a harder line when he called for arming the Hindus against what he alleged could be a potential threat from the rising population of another community, an apparent reference to the Muslims in India.
अरे आपने चिंता घटती जनसंख्या की तो कर ली साहब, लेकिन जितनी बढ़ रही है चिंता उसकी करने की जरूरत है, बढ़ किसकी रही है.
The Sangh Parivar's position on India's population trajectory drew a sharp reaction from its opponents. AIMIM leader Asaduddin Owaisi described the RSS chief's reference to population imbalance as an act of fear-mongering not based on facts. He insisted that Indian Muslims have recorded a steep decline in their fertility rate. The left termed the RSS chief's idea lopsided. CPM leader Brinda Karat instead called upon decision makers to focus their attention on development.
गर्भ निरोधक का सबसे बढ़िया तरीका है गरीबों की विकास। आप डेवलपमेंट का गारंटी नहीं देंगे और आप जबरदस्ती इस प्रकार की रोक लगाएंगे तो ये कभी हो नहीं सकता।
On its part, the Congress urged a full-fledged debate on population involving communities across the board.
आरएसएस के प्रमुख ने कह दिया इसलिए ये मसला बहुत गंभीर हो गया, ऐसा नहीं है। इसमें तमाम रिलीजियस लीडर्स के साथ बात होनी चाहिए, तमाम राजनीतिक दलों के साथ बात होनी चाहिए, एक व्यापक जिसको कहते हैं कि इस पर बहस होनी चाहिए, कैसे हम पॉपुलेशन को कंट्रोल करेंगे।
Research based on decennial census and the National Family Health Survey, however, shows all religious communities in India have recorded a major drop in fertility rates. Studies show Muslims still have a slightly higher fertility rate than the Hindus in India. But the minority community has experienced the most significant decline from an average of 4.4 children per woman in 1992 to an average of 2.6 in 2015. A peculiar case, a country set to surpass China on population index, but with fewer children than before across the spectrum of communities. Bureau Report, India Today.
I want to connect right now to my colleague Milan Sharma, who's joining us live from the newsroom. Milan tracks the Health Ministry and she's the one-stop shop for all data when it comes to the population index, the fertility rate where India is concerned. Milan, you know, just for the benefit of our viewers, I want to keep the politics completely out of it because there is so much rhetoric attached to it. When it comes down to hard, cold facts which are formulated in terms of hard, cold numbers, when it comes to the fertility rate in this country, where you look at communities, what does it say?
Well, Preeti, what has been raised as an issue is actually, when you look at the data, is not really an issue, because when you talk about the replacement level of the population, India is already reached below that. We used to be at 2.2. An average woman was giving birth to 2 children. We've already reached 2 this year, when the National Family Health Survey has also said that. And in the long term, a replacement rate which lowers can actually lead to negative growth of population. Even when we talk about communities, say even in Hindus and Muslims, the fertility rate that was 2.6 in 2015 as just shown has now reached 2.2 in 2022 for Muslims. That is the latest fertility ratio. And even in this, there are many disparities between North India as well as South India, and that is what data shows, that total fertility rate overall in the country has also reduced. So looking at population growth and population containment measures, education is one-stop shop, which has also been mentioned in the data that's been released by the National Family Health Survey. Aside from all the politics, India is already headed to a path where we are looking at a negative population growth, and we'll soon have more elder population to take care of than younger population. And any country's strength, you and I know, is its young population, and that India is already losing amidst all the politics that's being played around it.
All right, Milan, appreciate you joining us, and thank you there with what Milan stated very clearly. There is no increase in the fertility rate of that one particular community, which some leaders like Sangeet Som want to gain political traction of. But having said that, I want to quickly now cut across to the other story that we're tracking very closely, viewers, and this story coming in from Gujarat, Kheda, of law enforcers taking law into their own hands. Local police was seen flogging stone pelters publicly, with bystanders cheering them on. 9 people who allegedly pelted stones at a Garba event in Gujarat's Kheda district were tied to an electric pole and publicly flogged by the local cops. These are policemen in plain clothes that are flogging these men. Several videos have come up showing the accused men being caned as the public hailed the police. Let me go back, get you a larger picture on what really went down. Now, this incident happened on the 3rd of October. An incident of stone pelting was reported at a Garba function in Kheda district's Udhela village, where 6 people sustained injuries. The police detained 9 people for allegedly pelting stones at the event. The cops called the 9 men one after the other the next day, which was the 4th of October, tied them to an electric pole and flogged them in full public view. What is shocking also, the villagers hailed the cops' action by shouting Gujarat Police Zindabad and Jai Shri Ram. As per the cops, the village Sarpanch had organized the Garba event close to a mosque. The event was on in full swing when a group belonging to the minority Muslim community reached the spot, asked them to stop it. When that didn't happen, chaos ensued, and in the ensuing chaos, stones were pelted by some of the men from the minority community. The 69-second video that you see on your television screen has since then gone viral. While punishment under due process of law is what should have happened for those who pelted stones. But this Taliban-style kangaroo court justice has further entrenched the deep communal divide that has once again flared up during the Garba festive season in the state. It is to also note, viewers, that the state of Gujarat goes to elections in less than 2 months.
जो कोई कायदे में रहेगा वो ही फायदे में रहेगा। खास तौर पे खेड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट में इस प्रकार की घटना फिर से ना बने, इसके लिए पुलिस ने कड़े से कड़े कदम उठाने का फैसला लिया है और पूरी टीम बना के इसकी तहकीकात की जा रही है।
The update, viewers, now coming in is the latest news break coming in from Kheda, Gujarat, is that Kheda court has ordered the probe into flogging. The Ahmedabad range IG, V. Chandrasekhar, will investigate. I want to quickly bring in Saurabh Bhaktania into this news break that is coming in. Saurabh, what we saw is law enforcers taking law into their own hands. Taliban-style justice meted out like a kangaroo court with the bystanders cheering on. What action is being taken?
Well, absolutely, Preeti. The way the incident has taken place, and let me tell you, the cops actually informed the villagers to come out in open, be together, and after which all the accused were allegedly brought into that open place and they were assaulted badly. And this was completely planned by the police official. Now, let me tell you, today all the accused were produced before the local court, and wherein the advocates for the accused told the court that how this particular assault happened on them in front of all the villagers, which was completely not according to the law. After which the court has ordered a proper inquiry in this whole matter. The court has asked that the range IG of Ahmedabad will be investigating this whole case. Let me tell you another big update, and also legal notice has been sent by a minority commission to the Home Department of Gujarat and also the DGP, that how can a cops take such action, and initial inquiry against all the cops should be taken. Back to you, Preeti.
Appreciate you joining us, Saurabh, for that quick update. We're going to keep a keen eye on all developments with